Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Thursday. Sending you all so much love. And before I go into the cards, I want to talk a little bit about the physical stuff, because I am feeling again today fingers and thumbs. And people say, oh, we're all fingers and thumbs when we can't pick something up or do something the right way. And, you may be worried about that. You're going to do it the wrong way. And the angel's saying it doesn't matter what way you do it, as long as you make the effort to do it and try. As Yoda says, there is no try. So try, have a go. And I feel this is about not just taking that leap of faith in the direction of your feminine, but things you want to do, because you're thinking about the future right now. And you're thinking about things you've always wanted to do, dreams, goals, hobbies. Have a go. What have you got to lose? Nothing. The time is now. You're exactly where you're meant to be right now for your journey and growth. So don't think, well, I'm too old to do that, or I've missed my chance, or what if I fail? What will people say? What will people think? What if I'm not good enough? These are things you're being guided to let go of and just move forward with power. You can and you will. You are capable of doing great things. If you dream it and believe it, you can certainly achieve it. And you have your feminine support every step of the way. Your feminine will back you and help you and guide you and support you and be there for you, whatever you decide to do. And I know some of you are thinking, well, you want to be able to provide, or you want to be able to create a certain lifestyle, or maybe because of the person you've always been or the things you've always done. Your feminine doesn't care about any of that. Your feminine cares about you. And you'll be even more successful than you've ever been when you're with your divine feminine, because he or she gives you that power and that strength to carry on. And this may be feeling all fingers and thumbs about walking away from the past. We've had a little pause in action because you've been thinking and processing again and finding solutions. And the fox is now around us all in February saying, right, take control, go for it. The water rabbit is bringing in the opportunities to go for it, to move ahead, to make these changes. So if you find you've been hurting your fingers or your thumbs, this is why. And, they always show me these things physically. And, it came up the other day where my fingernail ripped off, but it's still sore, because I keep banging it up. And, even the other night I was cooking something, and why I did it, I don't know, craziness. But I was just getting the thing out, and I went to take the thing I cooked off the tray, and I put my finger straight on the tray. And I was like, oh. And my finger, but obviously my finger's okay, but it was still the forefinger. And then my thumbnail come off as well, because thumbs and forefingers, this is what I'm feeling right now. Now, every connection is different. So I want to really read you what it says in the Heal Your Body book by Louise about fingers and thumbs, because, it may not be the finger and the forefinger and the thumb for you. It may be the little finger. Or it may be one of the other fingers, one of these fingers, because this is about change and being ready for change and being ready to feel your way through these things. And you may also be going through a cleanse, okay, because I do feel that you're being cleansed body, mind and spirit. So you may also be giving things up, and it may be making you feel a little bit ill because you may be trying to do it all in one go. Or you may, like going cold turkey with something, you're cutting something out straight away. But sometimes we have to just, ease ourselves off it, or call on the angels. We can't do it by ourselves sometimes. We have to call on the power of heaven. Call on Archangel Nathaniel to break the chain with whatever it is, to bulldoze it away, to get rid of the craving, to remove it from your energy field, and then you don't want it anymore. Call on Archangel Michael to give you the strength. And call on Archangel Raphael to bring in a healing. And if you want to know how to do that, I've done power cleanses in the playlist that help you to release any addiction. I think it's in the health and well-being playlist. Have a look around. And you can get rid of any addiction. And you may not have an addiction, but you may have something you're addicted to doing. And you're thinking, I just wish I could break that. It may just be the amount of time you're spending on social media. So if you're all fingers and thumbs, if you've got fingers and thumb issues, the fingers and thumbs represent the details of life. And we have to learn to be peaceful with the details of our life. So if you're having issues with the thumb, and this could be something as easy as your nails broke off, or you bang your thumb, or, you trap it in a door, or you knock it, or any of these things, or your cut eater or whatever it is. It represents intellect and worry. So if you're worrying about everything and you're focused in your mind, because mind is connected with intellect, use the affirmation, my mind is at peace. And sometimes, masculines, this is why you block your feminine or you run away, because you're overwhelmed with things and you just want to go within and process and clarify and gain clarity. So if your mind's in turmoil, if there's pressure there and you're banging your thumb or things are happening to your thumb, just go within and breathe, you're okay. And say, I am at peace, my mind is at peace, and I am peaceful with the details of life. If your index finger, and this is the thumb and the finger I've been channeling here, represents ego and fear. So the ego edges all the goodness out of our lives and brings in fear, what if scenarios, or if onlys about the past. If only I'd done this, if only I'd said that, if only I'd behaved differently. And masculines, I know you go over the past a lot because you regret things. But it's a wasted energy. Forgive yourself and heal it. Make it better. Make a plan to reconcile and clear the air and sort things out. And maybe that means an apology. And then your ego will go into the what if. What if she doesn't want to know me? What if she doesn't forgive me? What if he doesn't answer the phone? What if I can't do this? What if I make a fool of myself? And then we go into that too, and it creates anxiety. And then we get tooth pain because of decisions. So the ego and the fear is the what if scenarios, and the message is I am secure. So say I am safe. I am secure. Everything is working out beautifully. I am exactly where I am meant to be. I am at peace with the details of my life, and my mind is at peace. And then you feel secure. You may also be having back pain, back issues because of this, stomach issues, because all these things affect or are affected by the ego. The middle finger, the middle finger is connected with anger and sexuality. Now, what do we do when we're annoyed with people? Stick up the middle finger. It's a symbol of anger. So if you find you're angry or frustrated, or, you're horny, or you can't be with your twin and you've got all this passion within, or maybe you're repressing certain parts of you, through your sexuality, you're not expressing yourself in the right way or the way you believe you should, you're hiding yourself, you're wearing a mask, anything like that, then use the affirmation, I am comfortable with who I am. I am comfortable with my sexuality. My mind is at peace. I am secure. So this is when we get frustrated. If you're dealing with issues with the ring finger, this represents the family and pretending. And the little finger, so it's both anyway, but the ring finger is unions and grief. Okay, the ring finger is unions and grief. So in other words, if you are, the ring finger, if you're married and you aren't happy, or you're in grief or pain because you're not with your twin, and you want to be in union but you're not yet, or you're in a union that doesn't resonate with you, as in a marriage or a commitment with a karmic partner, you may start having ring finger issues. And you may even have issues with your ring. If you're wearing a wedding ring and all of a sudden you're having issues with the ring, or it's making your finger go black, or you're having, when you wear a ring and it makes you go green, and some, that usually doesn't happen with expensive rings, but sometimes it can come on anyway. Or if it's because it's like the relationship is festering, so it's making like gangrene, so it's making your finger go that way. And I'm not saying your finger's going to drop off, but it starts affecting your finger, may blow up. It may get swollen or hurt, or because these are things going on. And if you say, I am peacefully loving, then you feel at peace with, where you are. You don't feel like a bad person. You may feel like a bad person. There may be a lot of guilt there because of what you're doing. So you have to let that go. And the little finger, which really they're both connected, but the little finger is connected with the family and pretending. So there may be little ones involved, little finger, little ones, children, family, a unit, you've got kids, or you're pretending, like everything's okay when it's not. So say I am peaceful and I am myself with the family of life. So you may not feel like you're being yourself because you're pretending, because of whatever's going on. So it's about feeling at ease. And, whenever we go through any of those bodily symptoms or those things, we can have other issues too. So you may not be having any finger issues, but you may have headaches, or you may have back pain, or you may have stomach problems, or your knees may be aching right now, or you may be feeling a bit sick, or you've got a cold, or whatever it is, your physical body, your physical self is making you aware that something has to change. And, if you go to my playlist and you go to the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle deck walkthrough, you'll be able to understand why you're going through certain things and be able to address that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull you a card from the Affirmators Tarot today. So what do you need to know? Well, it flew right across the room. And I'm going to do a card from Patricia's deck, the True Love Sacred Union. So what do we need to know for the Divine Masculines today, please, Angel? Now, the card, I'm just seeing where it's gone. Yeah, it's right over there, so I've got to get up. Masculines, sometimes you have to get up. You have to get up off your feet, out of your chair, and make things happen in your life. You have to make things happen. And look what we've got, 9 of Wands. Now this is even more powerful because I've just recorded the feminine reading and I've just recorded the daily angel reading for tomorrow, for Friday. And then I'm doing your reading. I'm going to be doing the daily twin flame reading and then the DM to DF reading. But this is the card that came up for tomorrow. Now, the fact that it's jumped all the way over there and it flew out of the deck is a huge sign, because there's this real message right now to not give up. And it's hard work. It takes tears, sweat, grind, power. But you earn your stripes. And that means you earn this journey. You earn the right to love. You earn the right to be happy because everything you go through. So you are a warrior. Okay, you may look at your family and think, wow, you're the warrior, but you are too. You are one, you are part of each other. So give yourself credit for how far you've come. And I know it hurts you when you think about the things you've done, because you may be going over the past. And it may stress you out and bring sweat in. You may sweat when you think about the future. But do you know what? You're going to be okay because you are here now. And the message says, where there is true love, and there is true love, you and your divine feminine are meant to be. It's destiny, it's eternal, it's sacred. So where there is true love, there are miracles, and miracles are natural. So there's miracles happening around your life right now. There's miracles available to you right now. And these miracles are natural. So you might be thinking, oh, this is some voodoo stuff or spell work or black magic, but it's natural. It's natural for miracles to happen when we focus on love. So allow everything to work out. Make the changes you're being guided to do. But today, let go of fear and let love guide you to where you're meant to be. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.